what we do is we locate the sheep, we fly around, try and find a safe area or as safe as possible to go ahead and net the sheep. Obviously, if anyone has ever hunted sheep or seen sheep out in the wild, you're going to see they're in some really steep habitat, and um, it might not be safe in probably 90% of the areas to go ahead and net those sheep. And I would argue to say that I would say over half the time that we see sheep, we're not able to net them because it's not safe for the animal and not safe for the employees.
Yeah,
And
they're on a cliff,
they
right?
are.
Somewhere along the Salt River corridor.
Yep.
So kind of treacherous terrain, we'll call it, right?
Very, very
Yeah,
treacherous.
very treacherous, like so steep you can't even net them.
Yep.
You don't want to
Yep.
get out.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, so basically, I'll give you a little start to finish of what it looks like when we're actually going out to capture. So, we go through big safety debrief, make sure everyone's on the same page, knows their roles. We got two muggers. We got the primary mugger up in the front, secondary muggers in the back. We got the pilot, and we got the net gunner. And so the secondary mugger in the back, they're basically ready to help reload different net guns for the net gunner. And so once the net gunner fires off his first net, we have a second gun that's ready to rock and roll. They hand that second gun over to the net gunner, and they start reloading that first net gun that they had already deployed. We're flying around. We locate a sheep. We get it to an area that we can go ahead and collar. And I mean, we are literally flying map of the earth super low, and these pilots are absolutely amazing. We go through Papillon. They offer charters up on the Grand Canyon area. I think they're based out of Tucson area. It's just south of the south rim of the Grand Canyon, and they have some of the best pilots I've ever seen. I mean, we are flying super close to the earth. They're dodging saguaros. They're coming around. They're getting hit by crosswinds and everything, and they are extreme. And during this whole time, we have a net gunner that's attached to a harness that's basically hanging on the skids, just trying to get a good angle on the sheep to make sure that they're not going to hit any other sheep because you should only target one at a time inside the net, and then two, they're not going to get hung up on anything if they are deploying that net gun. So they fire a net gun. Let's just say that net is successful and it goes over a sheep and it's somewhat hung up. Then what they do is they get to the ground as quick as they can, the helicopter pilot, or at least as close to the ground as they can get you. And then you get out of that helicopter. And I mean, I can't tell you how many times that they're like, hey, this is as low as we can get. And I literally have to climb down off that skid and hang on the bottom of the skid and drop down still 2-3 feet and go run and tackle that sheep. And more times than not, the sheep will have at least like two legs or a horn or something, and starting to get stuck on bushes, and that's when your job as a mugger really comes to effect.